Hello guys and welcome to this brand new video. Today we are on Deflect rsps and today I'm just going to make a quick guide for you how you should start out on Deflect rsps and in which way you're going to progress your account the fastest. First of all, we're going to make our account here. Here you can choose whether or not you want to play as an Iron Man. I do not wish to play as an Iron Man. Here you can choose which kind of XP and combat skill that you want to take. Now you always want to go for the hard mode. I don't care how much time you have. You're going to take the hard mode because you really want this unlimited prayer. And as a bonus thing, you can also just get lamps in game, which means that you are going to level your account so fast that it doesn't matter. Always take the hard mode. So we're just going to take the hard mode here real quick. And we're going to go through everything here in the start. It's just going to tell you how that you play at the server and what you can do to progress. Now we're inside of the server, and the first thing we're going to do is always to vote. Now I've already voted on my main account, which means that I cannot vote on this account, but you should vote. And the reason that you should vote is because when you go over here to the vote shop, you can trade him.
Wow.
You can go to view whatever month it is, vote bonus, and here you can see when you voted 10 times, because every time you vote is going to give you two times votes. You're going to get 5 books. You're going to get this, which is the most important thing, which is always going to be there every month. You're going to get whatever is here in the second part, which is going to give you an plus 10 overload stat booster. Now this is really important when you get further in the game and also at the start of the game, because it's just going to give you so much more damage for whatever things you do. As you can see, you started out with 1 million regular coins. You're going to go to the ring shop. You're going to buy yourself a cannon, and you're going to buy yourself 1100 cannonballs for now because you don't have any more cash. Now we're going to hit Control plus S, which is going to give us a task, which is in the task system. Here we have 2 Slayer passes, which basically means that when we have any Slayer task we don't want to do, we can right click it and we can quick use it, and we can just pick up a new task without ruining our consecutive task. Now consecutive task is really important, because when you have, let's say, 50 and 100 and 200, you're going to get even more Slayer points on your tasks. So this is just really important. Do not cancel your consecutive task without using the Slayer pass, because otherwise you're not going to keep it. Now the third thing we're going to do is we're going to get an assignment from Tyrell, because this is the easiest when you start out. And you're going to do this until you have at least 100 Slayer points. When you have 100 Slayer points, you're going to go to unlocks, and the reason that you go to unlocks is because you want to buy superior encounters. And the reason you want to buy the superior encounters is because when you get one superior, the first superior you get, you're going to get the task teleporter, which means that you're going to be able to directly teleport yourself to every task there is not in the wilderness. Now this is going to be very important because it's going to be very efficient for you to do your Slayer quick tasks, teleport back, Control S, and get a new task and just teleport again. Now the second thing that we're going to go for is the cannon upgrade. And the reason we're going to go for this is because it's going to massively boost your cannon. You're going to hit 90s, 80s, whatever it is with your cannon, which means that you're going to slay even faster. Now when we go ahead and we start getting a little bit of blood money from the rewards that we get from doing our Slayer task, it's very important that we go to the blood money shop. And the reason for this is because we want the Crystallia secret, we want the Kona secret, and we want the Duradil secret. These 3 things gives you the opportunity to get, or not the opportunity, but they're going to make you eligible to get keys when you do Slayer tasks from certain masters. So I'm going to hit Control S again, and I'm going to go over here to the Kona. So if you go to the Kona and you pick a task from her and you have unlocked these 3, you're going to get keys every time, or not every time, but almost every time that you get a kill, you're going to get different key parts, which you can use here at the chest for very good rewards. Now If you don't have the 6 mil blood money to buy the things which enables you to get the keys, you can just go to the Grand Exchange here, and there's going to be some scrolls in there which you can just use instead. They're probably going to be way cheaper as well, but you should definitely go ahead and do that first. Now, as that is said, when you have gotten a lot of items, you can go to the item burner. Here you can right click burn items, and you can burn everything here that you're not going to be able to use for now. You're going to burn everything until you have at least 500k, which means that now you can buy the slaughterhouse ticket. Now you're going to get this as fast as possible, and the reason you're going to do this is because you now have a 1 in 10 chance of getting a slaughterhouse ticket every task you complete. This is very good, because when you have a lot of slaughter tickets, you can claim all of those tickets, which will give you to slaughterhouse task, which means that you are going to be able to teleport to the slaughterhouse and you can go and start it from there. Now here you will get a lot of money just being AFK. All you have to do is just pick up the keys on the ground, but you can stand in one place and you're going to be able to just barrage everything here. It's going to be very simple and very fast money for you. Now you can also go to the reward shop. When you have a lot of extra Slayer points, you can extend your tasks. Now I would only recommend you extending your slaughter task. This is very important because you're going to get a lot more kills, which means that you're also going to get a lot more keys, and keys equals money. Now we can also go ahead and go to the pawn shop here, and we can buy the bracelet of slaughter, which means that you're going to have a 25% chance to not count your slayer kill but still give you the XP. This is very good on the slayer task because it also means that we're going to get 25% more kills, which in the long run equals a lot more money. Now when you go ahead and you have your upgraded cannon and you're going to get the Kona task and you have all the unlocks that I just told you about to get the keys, you're going to go ahead to the GE and you're going to buy a lot of these Slayer passes. And the reason that you're going to buy a lot of these Slayer passes is because you really want to get some fast tasks. So you can see right here, for example, I'm getting 10 black dragons. Now 10 black dragons is a fast task because that's not that many kills, but let's say for example that I do not want this task. I just quick use it, right click it again, get an AVNC task. Now this is also a bad task, so I'm going to quick use again and get a new task. Now I don't have any more, so obviously I cannot do it anymore, but this is the way you should be the most efficient doing those things. And also you can go ahead to the rewards here, go to the task, and you can block a few of those tasks. Now AVNCs is going to give you a big task, which means that this is something that I will block, and some other tasks which you can see repeatedly gives you a lot of monsters on your task. Just go ahead and block it. So this is the absolutely best way to start out your account. There's going to be a few more tips. I would recommend that you start out by getting 10 books, which equals to $10, because that is going to give you 5 Slayer points more per task, and those Slayer points do add up very quickly, so that is going to be your absolutely best bet. Now guys, the more that you also go ahead and progress your donator rank, the more blocks you're gonna get and the more Slayer points you're gonna get per task, which means that it's very good to just keep on progressing your rank so you get all of the benefits. Now while you are playing passively, you can also come to the collector, which is this guy right here, and you can talk to this guy and there's going to be a little chapter. All you have to do is just click the right item which it says. You can click the center on a kite here, and while you're playing your AFK, going to passively get these keys and those portals. So all you have to do is just claim those rewards. Now at the start you're only going to have 25 of each, but you can come over here to the item burner, go to buy, and you can get the reward collector and the max reward collector. This one is going to give you 50 keys, 50 portals, and this is going to get you a maximum of 100. Now it's very important for you to go ahead and claim these keys, because you can go to the GE and you can sell those items for a lot of money. So that is very good passive income right here. Make sure to always claim once they are full. Now once you have a bit of money and you are ready to progress your gear, all you do is you go to home, you run up here and you go to the upgrade altar. Here you can see that you are able to upgrade your weapons while you progress your account. Now you're going to start at the bare minimum obviously, and then you're going to work your way up. All of these different items you're going to need parts to upgrade. You can come to the item burner once again and you can buy the parts that you need. Those you can buy for the burners. Now you're also able to buy these burners in the GE, so either you get them through GE or you get them passively through burning items, which you are able to do while right clicking here, and you can burn all of these items. So item progressing and gear progressing is going to be for some slow and for some others very fast. It just depends on how much you grind, how many keys you get, how many items you get. So do this and just follow this. It's very simple. Now a lot of this gear you can also buy in the GE. If you're missing any parts, just go ahead and buy them. So do that and you will be very fine. Now sometimes there's also going to spawn different world bosses. The first one is going to be the Toro, and then there's going to be the cats. The Toro here, you're going to kill this big boss because you're going to get the Toro keys, and the Toro keys are very good because you can come over here to these chests where you are able to open them and you will get very good rewards. Now you can also, as I said, go to cats when the cat queen spawn. Both Toro and Cat will be yelled when they're about to spawn. They will start at 2 minutes, and sometimes there will be a 15-second small timer after the first one is dead. That just depends on how many there's going to spawn. Now these spawn by players opening different boxes. There's the Toro box and the cat box. When they open these, the monsters are going to spawn, and you just kill these. When you have killed the cat queen, you're just going to get a key, and let me just see here. That's the cat queen, and you're just going to go over here and you're going to be able to open it. You are always going to receive books from these two monsters, so that is a very good passive way to progress your account through getting some books, which means that you're able to progress your account. Now once you're able to progress your account even further and wanting to go for the completion escape, which is a huge damage unlock, you're going to come over here to the diaries. You have to complete all of these diaries first of all, and then you also have to complete all of the achievements. These are going to be tier 1 to tier 3, and there's going to be a lot of different things. Now instead of just using lamps as I showed earlier in the video on all of these, I'd always suggest that you just go ahead and you're able to lamp your combat skills, or you're just able to train them. But before you lamp any of this, it's very important that you check here. Okay, you can see, for example, when it comes to the tier 2 of the cooking, you have to cook 1500 fish anyway. So either you're able to just lamp it up to 99 and then just do it, so you making sure that you're not going to burn anything. Otherwise you can just progress your account while just going to do these tiers and not using lamps, because lamping can be a bit expensive when you're new. So in all honesty, it would probably be smarter to just do these before starting to lamp. Now since we in the start of the video chose to go with the hard mode, we also want to progress and get 99 Slayer as fast as possible. The way we do that is we go to the item burner and we go and we buy the Henry's Bone Crusher. The reason we buy this is, as you can see, upgraded Bone Crusher crushes noted bones of any quantity, which means that you can go to the GE and you can just buy some dragon bones. Otherwise you can just ask in the help CC if anyone has any spare bones. You just get around 20-30,000 and you drop those, and then you're instantly 99 prayer. So that is a very good hack to all of you guys. Do this, it's going to save you so much time. Now another few tips when you start out is come over to the item burner and start off by buying the unlimited overload and the unlimited elixir. Now this is going to be an unlimited dose of Saradomin brew. You can buy the Saradomin stability, which means that this is no longer going to deal any damage to you. Also buy the overload, which means that you are going to be boosted in your stats. You can then come to the misc sets here and you can upgrade 2 overloads and a nice infusion crystal to get the divine pendant, which means that you're going to be permanently overloaded and you're not going to take any damage while sipping these. And then you're going to upgrade the divine elixir here, as well as with the overload it's going to be 2, and this is just going to be an unlimited brew, which is also going to do a bit of lifesteal, so that is very good. You also want to unlock the decimate prayer scroll as fast as possible. Now all of these items can be bought in the GE very cheap, so go ahead and make this. This is going to be the best prayer in the game and it's going to give you a lot of damage. As you can see here, it's going to give 40% in all combat styles, and it's also going to give you 40% defense, which is very big. Now guys, if you go ahead and you click on Ctrl+T, there's going to be a teleporter here. You can go to the mini games and you will see 3 different quests. Now these quests are very important to do because they will give you a good amount of different unlocks. They will give you some money, some good starter money, and they will give you some books, and you will also receive extra burners when you burn items. So this means that it's very important to do these 3 quests. They are all very simple. You can do them as soon as you start out. Now, and if you need any help with these quests, I'd very much suggest that you go and join the Deflect rsps Discord, because when you get in here you can go to all guides and you can type in the name of one of the quests. This is going to be the player betrayal, and there's going to be a complete guide on how you do this. Now there's going to be a guide on all 3 of those, so I would highly suggest you go join this. Now there's also going to be a lot of different giveaways in here. As you can see, there's a lot of different giveaways which you would maybe be able to win some money at some point. Maybe, I never won, but maybe you will. I hope you will. There's also going to be a general chat, obviously, and then there's going to be some sneak peeks whenever we have any new updates. We are having updates every Wednesday, so this is a server where the owner really care about giving the players what they want and give them a lot of new stuff. This is what I really like because it just makes me want to grind even more, knowing that there's always going to be something new that I can grind for. There's also going to be a chat here. You can see there's a lot of different guys sitting here speaking, Lotus and other guys, which is pretty fun. You can join there, you can speak to those guys, you can ask them for help or whatever you want to. Then there's going to be a little community section here where you can go to the show off. You can see many players getting very lucky. You can see Pat here got free bananas, so that is very good for him. So anyway, join the Discord. You're going to get a lot of help from here. I would highly suggest it. Just do it. One of the OG players of Deflect rsps has went ahead and made this Deflect Wikipedia page. It is Hilmar who has made this page. There's going to be a lot of very good information in this page. Let's for example go to keys here. You can see every different key there is in the game, and you can see how you obtain the keys, and you can see where you open the keys. Now this is very good. There's also going to be a prestige section here. There's going to be thrones where you can see the different thrones that you're going to get through, which is damage boost. So I just highly suggest that you check this out. I'm going to leave a link to this down in the description, and thank you to Hilma for letting me use this page. Now guys, I know that this can be a bit overwhelming, but it is very simple once you just start and get into it. This is going to be everything that I had in this starter guide. If there's anything else you want to see, just let me know. If you have any questions, you're very welcome to PM me in game. Otherwise, you can go to the help CC, and everyone in here will be very friendly. Now there is also going to be a little giveaway of 25 books in this video. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel and comment your IGN down below. And then I just hope that you guys have a good rest of your days.